Hi, I'm James Oatman, a senior at Canisius College studying political science. And today I will be talking about healthcare reform, one of the most important issues in our society today. In the last few years, both sides of the aisle have had a lot to say on healthcare reform. But in the past year, the Trump administration has been very outspoken about its desire to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare. But so far, just shy of a year into his presidency, not much has been done. Majority of the discussion has been focused on the individual mandate. The individual mandate is a tax or a fine placed on any person who does not have insurance. The point of the individual mandate is to incentivize people to have insurance. Personally, I believe that the individual mandate should be repealed because it is simply not right to force somebody to pay for something which they do not wish to have. If I choose to be uninsured, that is my decision, and I should not be penalized or taxed for exercising my own free will. I believe Senator Murkowski of Alaska said it best when she said, "I have always supported the freedom to choose, and I believe that the federal government should not force anyone to buy something that they do not wish to buy in order to avoid being taxed." As for many people, they would rather pay the individual mandate tax rather than getting the insurance, for it is the cheaper option for them. This is unfortunate because instead of receiving insurance, as the Affordable Care Act intends to do, many people opt out by paying a small fine. This is not to say that I believe the Affordable Care Act has no good points, but I do believe it is flawed and it does need to be redone. I believe that the Affordable Care Act did do a lot of good things in the way of providing a more fair market. By this I mean that the Affordable Care Act put more restrictions on insurance companies that previously ran rampant and did whatever they needed to do to increase their bottom dollar. Under the Affordable Care Act, insurance companies had to accept patients with pre-existing conditions and cover more conditions under their policies. I think a new law should be much simpler and provide more protections to the consumer and limit the power of insurance companies. Overall, I think that the United States is in fact in need of healthcare reform, and the Affordable Care Act was not the solution, although it was a start and a step in the right directions. Thank you. Have a nice day.